I mean, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Kyrie.
Yeah, I think Kyrie's kind of like a pretentious, like, asshole.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Controlled Sounds Podcast. This is episode 74. Today we're going to be talking, happy Memorial Day, I should be saying. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And today we're going to be talking about the NBA championships. Tonight is the Timberwolves and Dallas Mavericks game. It will be the fifth game.
Yeah, it's game
They're
5.
up. Yeah, they're up 3-1. So
they're down 3-0. They were down 3-0. They won game 4.
Game 4. Because they were going to get swept.
4, yep. Now they're on game 5. It's hard to come back down.
You think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep?
It's never been done before. I think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. But they could get another game and push it a little further. But
I mean, Anthony Edwards is nice.
Yeah.
Even Cat's real good.
Yeah.
But I think they're too young for the experience that Kyrie and Luka bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know Mark Cuban's fucking dancing.
Oh, yeah, Mark Cuban's dancing. It's the Boston Celtics' 23rd finals appearance and the first time since 2002.
Wow.
They've all their finals
2002?
No,
2008, right? Oh.
2022, when they played the Golden State Warriors. And
wow, yeah, they lost.
So, and it would be the first time since 2008 they won.
That's what I was thinking.
They haven't won all their championships back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
I mean, that's when they had Larry Bird.
Yeah.
But Celtics do have that.
And it would be the Dallas Mavericks' third final appearance if they would have made it.
And it'd be their first time since Dirk Nowitzki, right?
Yeah, 2011. And Minnesota, I don't think... Look this up, actually. I don't think the Minnesota Timberwolves have made the...
Hold on, I'm just going to start this real quick. Yeah. I don't think the Timberwolves have...
made the NBA Finals either. But
did they have a different name? Did they go under a different...
Nah, they were always the Timberwolves, I think.
Bobcats and... it was the Bobcats OKC Thunder, right?
It's the Charlotte Hornets. Bobcats and
Charlotte Hornets. But OKC Thunder was originally Supersonics.
Seattle Supersonics, yes. Look that up, actually. That's a good I don't know if I don't think the Minnesota Vikings ever made it.
Timberwolves, brother.
Timberwolves, sorry.
Yeah, Vikings. Minnesota Timberwolves.
Finals
appearances.
NBA. Yeah. Look,
shoot all the way down.
All the way to the right. Yep. They never made it once.
Yeah, they never made it. The furthest they've gotten.
Conference Finals.
They did it finals in
this year.
This year,
and then when Garnett was on the team,
2003 and 2004.
And then
they
let me
lost
scroll
to the
down
Lakers.
a little bit. Is there any more?
No. Wow. That's a tough
they've
franchise.
They've only made it twice.
That's tough organization. You know what I mean? They've always had tough opponents too.
Yeah.
And I feel like Andrew Wiggins was overhyped for I feel like the media portrayed that he was going to be the savior of Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah.
And not that he's a great player, but I don't think he's the number one guy. He's not like a Steph Curry. He's not like a LeBron James.
Andrew Edwards?
No, Andrew Wiggins.
Nah.
When they originally signed him.
Nah.
Well, drafted him.
He won with the Warriors, but he was a good.
Yeah, he's a good role player. Yeah, he's a good
number 2 or 3 guy, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe more like.
He's a great player, very athletic.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has.
And also, I really do think probably either if it goes Minnesota or the Mavericks, I feel like the Celtics are going to be heavy favorites.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact they didn't have Kristaps Porzingis in the last series, and they swept the Pacers, and now he's going to be fully healthy.
And that's that extra piece to the puzzle.
I think it's probably going to be. I hate the Celtics. I think it's probably going to be either done in 5 or 6, unless Kyrie Irving
and Luka
have an amazing series, or even if Minnesota.
If they can come back
from this miracle thing here.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Anthony Edwards. I'm a big fan of Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Kyrie.
Yeah, I think Kyrie's kind of like a pretentious, asshole, to be honest.
Well, he threw shade at the Knicks when it was unnecessary, when he was signing with Brooklyn, and that fell apart real quick, so.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll see what happens. It starts June 6th at 6:30, so let us know in the comments who you got in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, listen, I can't root for the Celtics. I don't really like the Mavs that much.
But we'll
either.
just watch it.
Hopefully, it's a good finals.
Yeah, we'll just watch it as fans of basketball.
Yes, fans of basketball.
So this is now moving on to the NBA mock draft.
Yes, the draft starts June 27th, end of the month, on Thursday, June 27th at the Barclays Center at 8 p.m. It's usually at the Barclays Center. You know, I've looked back at the past 7 years. It's always been at the Barclays Center.
Really?
Yeah. Past 7 have been at the Barclays Center.
We should have went, or we should go.
They're always at the Barclays Center.
How much is it?
I don't think it's that expensive.
No, it's not. We should go.
$30-$40.
We should go. That'd be a cool experience.
Yeah.
So number one, they got Alex Sarr going number one.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where Bronny James goes. To be honest,
where do they have him in? The
I don't know if they have him going. I scroll all the way down. This might be only the first round. They might have him going in the second. I don't think they have him going. In the they don't have him going in the top 30. They have him at 54th, I think.
Number 55. Overall.
55. You know who has the 55th?
Second round by who else?
The Los Angeles Lakers. They're trying to, I think, purposely make his draft stock not that high, so he can get drafted.
So he can play with his father.
Yes.
I mean, realistically,
it would be pretty cool to see. Listen, I have no problem with it. I think he's the biggest question mark right now.
Do you think college would benefit Bronny James?
Yeah.
In the sense of his draft pick next year?
1-2 more years.
His draft pick would.
1-2 more years, he'd be a top 10 pick.
So then, I mean, he's not doing it for the money. He wants to play with his father.
He wants to play with his father. Yeah, I think.
And that's first time ever.
Yeah.
So that is.
I think so.
Has to be. Nobody's played as long as LeBron.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I mean, people have played. No, has anybody played it as long as LeBron? He's on his 22nd season, right? Or
yeah, I think the longest was probably Vince Carter or
Udonis Haslem.
Maybe Haslem. Yeah, I don't know. Look it up.
He's 43. When did he get drafted? 2003.
And he just 20 years. He just retired last year, the year before. I had 22, maybe 21, 22 years.
Yeah. So
21st.
Played 21 seasons. Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Going back to the NBA mock draft, though, I wanted to break something down. Go back to the
mock draft over here, or this one.
Yeah, it was this one. There's a lot of. I said Bronny James is the biggest question mark. There's a lot of other question marks. There's a lot of good players, solid
Zach
players.
Edey's going
Zach
to
Edey's
Miami.
a solid player. That kid Jared McKinnon on Duke, he's a solid point guard. This kid on Tennessee is a very solid guard too. He's a guard forward. He is spectacular. The kid Rob Dillingham on Kentucky is very good.
This kid's pretty good.
Devon
on UConn.
Yes, on UConn, the center.
Clingan.
Yes. Castle's another good. He's another
Stephon
good guard.
Castle.
Yes,
yeah, he's a good guy.
He's from UConn guy. But a lot of the top, I think the top 4.
Nikola Topic.
I think the top 4 is all international players. Look at it. I think the only
Serbia.
one. Yup. He might be the only one. He's from
Kentucky. From
Shepard.
Nets. Wow. Is that from the James Harden trade?
Yes, it is.
That's so fucked.
Yes, it is.
And they get that because of Nets.
Sucking so much. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yep.
So you don't really know if it was worth the trade for draft picks until years down the line.
Yeah, years down the line.
Because that definitely was not worth it.
You know who I think is going to have one of the best drafts, and they're going to be poised to be a good team in the future, man? The San Antonio Spurs. I think Pop might have one more
championship run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he does have a good foundation.
They have two picks in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah, look, they have the 8th pick from the Raptors, and then they have the 4th pick.
Wow. Wow.
So if one of those guys
and that's from the Kawhi Leonard trade?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that is from the Kawhi Leonard trade. You are correct about that.
Wow. Holy shit.
You have to think about
years in advance. They send picks.
4 or 5
they don't know
picks
what they're going to end up.
Because in the NBA, Steve, you
could fall, right?
You can't trade back-to-back year picks.
Oh,
It
so
has
it's
to
like
be every
2025 and
Yes.
2027.
Yes.
That's
It has
surprising.
to be. It has to be every other year.
So Alex Sarr remains projected
The
number one. He's
one.
international. He's an
Yes,
international
he's
star. Is he really that good? Like,
He's
or is he
he's
just
decent?
prospectively
He's got
good?
a decent jump shot. He can get up and down
He's
the floor
tall.
pretty
He's a
well.
big body.
I think this kid over here, the second overall pick, is going to be. He's going to be a good.
He's from France.
They're both from France. The top two. Look at the other guy. The other guy's from France too.
Oh wow.
This guy's. Excuse me. I think is a little bit better. I think he might be a little bit better. Really like
the
him
top
from
5 is
Kentucky.
tall. Oh wait, no. Reed Shepard's not.
I really like the kid from Kentucky. I like him too from Tennessee. Castle's a
Wow.
sneaky
So
pick.
they got Topic on this one dropping to 8
Yeah. Everybody's got it
versus
different.
4.
Everybody's got it different. Like Zach Edey's probably not
Do they
even
have-
in the
They got Bronny on this one.
nah. They don't have Bronny on anyone.
No,
Steve.
yeah.
Who do they got the Knicks taking over here?
It's the 25th pick.
Yeah, 25th and 24th. Back to back.
So we got Nikola Jurisic
I don't know
from
who that is.
Serbia.
I'll
and
take
Zach
that one. I
Edey.
like that one.
But
That's
he's
a
not.
good-
I don't think he's gonna drop to 24.
You think he's gonna take it higher? Steve, he played for 5 years. Steve.
He's a big body. Holy shit!
Yeah.
7'4", 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I
That's
would
why
like
I think
him.
He could be a solid.
He's a solid big man.
Backup big man.
If he has a good mentality, he could be like Dennis Rodman. Just get 20 boards a game.
Yeah. Just get the bounce. That's all he's got to do.
So that's the mock draft. Is this?
This is a little bit different of a mock draft. Because on this one, I think that they have the Knicks taking the kid from Duke. You see Jared McKinnon right there?
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have him drop.
Jared McKinnon.
Everybody's got it different. Because
Jared
if you look at
McKinnon
the
and
top
then
three,
Devin Carter.
See,
Where does
you-
Zach Edey fall in here?
I think he might be a second round pick in this one. Or he might not even be on here.
Wow.
They have Bronny, I think, up here, right? What do they have? I don't think they might not have him.
That's
on
who
here.
I'm looking for.
They don't have him on here.
Zach Edey, Indiana, 36 pick.
So a second round pick.
Bronny. No, they don't even have.
Nope, they don't have him. That's crazy.
I mean, he's definitely
Everybody's
getting
got
picked.
it different. That's
If he
what it
gets
is.
drafted, he can't re-elect to go back to college.
Nah,
That's it.
Once
He's-
you declare.
That's
I
it.
think this was like the last week that you could.
He could have went back to
you could-
college.
Yeah, because a couple guys actually did go back to
So
college.
he's definitely doing this to play with his dad,
Yeah.
and there's no other reason.
Yeah, and then after the draft,
This
we
is
have-
interesting.
Yeah, we have
Now
the-
LeBron is a free agent this year and can elect basically to go anywhere
Yeah.
and take the veterans
Yes.
minimum
or he
just to
could
play with
sign-
his.
or
Yeah, he could sign a major deal too.
Big deal.
But I'm saying
But the free agency starts July. It's a couple days after the draft. It's usually not like 4 or 5 days after the draft. It's usually like a week or two after the draft.
Yeah.
The free agency. But it starts July 1st at 12 a.m. Players are allowed to agree upon deals at that time, but they're not allowed to sign until a week later.
oh nice.
So
This is a good free agency.
Free agency, yeah. You got a lot
Paul
of solid
George,
players.
LeBron James. I mean, LeBron is. You're getting him for basically the wisdom.
You have a lot of
and
solid
another
players.
coach.
You have a lot of solid players. LeBron,
Paul George,
Klay
Thompson, Tobias
Harris, James Harden,
Pascal Siakam, Gordon Hayward, Kyle Lowry,
Kyle Lowry's
DeMar
still a good player.
DeRozan.
DeMar
These
DeRozan's
are
a
a
great
bunch
player.
of great players.
Buddy Hield's a good player.
Buddy Hield, D'Angelo Russell,
He's
Evan Fournier.
another great player. OG.
We got to get OG back though.
Yeah, we're gonna get OG back. Gary Trent's another good player.
This is a very good free agency.
Steve, there's a lot of if you go down, there's a lot of there's deep guys in here like Jeff Green, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of guys that
Kyle Anderson, Jeff Green's old though.
yeah. But I'm saying there's a lot of
Obi
guys.
Toppin,
Yeah.
Obi Toppin's a
There's
good
a lot
role
of young
player.
guys that haven't gotten paid yet that are going to be free agents.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of these guys are definitely looking for their fucking
They're looking
payday.
for the bag.
They're looking for their payday. The Knicks aren't going to give everybody a payday.
No.
They already got their hands full. There's only so much limited market cap space, so.
These are the best available players.
Well, it's James Harden, Paul George. How much are they career earnings? What does that say?
Oh, I forgot. Tyrese Maxey's a free agent.
$7 million career earnings.
Yeah, Tyrese Maxey. He's on his rookie deal.
Wow.
Steve, oh, look.
And his agent's Rich Paul.
Steve.
Wow.
Steve, Emmanuel Quickly's a free agent. Maxey's a free agent.
Yo, look at this.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Paul George got paid, bro.
$434 million
He's Rich
from the
Paul.
NBA.
He's
Rich Paul, what is it, a 5% or a 10% agency deal?
I don't know. I think it might be 5.
It's definitely 5. So, he definitely made over $25 million from representing LeBron James solely.
Siakam's going to get paid.
Holy shit. These guys are making bank. Even OG is getting almost $20 million.
Steve. He's about to get paid.
Is he really?
He's about to get paid.
$300 million for James Harden?
Steve, they're saying his deal could be 4 years, $145, $50 million.
It's phenomenal.
$35 million.
It's phenomenal how much these guys get paid.
The cap space. You know who has all the cap space? The Philadelphia 76ers. They have a lot of cap space.
Wow.
The Pistons have a lot of cap space.
They have $100 million in cap space?
No. This is the available cap.
Oh, all cap space.
That's all cap. This is the available cap right here. You see the highlighted one? 64,
cap space,
55.
55. Okay. Is that a negative number?
Yeah.
What does that mean? They have to get
they
people off the books?
Yeah, there's no thing left.
Where are the Knicks?
They're right there.
With 60...
But
66 negative.
They're different because they can go over the cap to sign the guys that they have.
Oh, wow.
And they have Bogdanovich that they can trade, Mitchell Robinson they can trade, and Julius Randle they can trade.
I mean, we'll definitely see.
I don't know
who's going to be the biggest winner.
There's going to be a lot of teams. I think this year, more than any year, you're going to see a lot of turnover. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of guys
sign and trade,
switch teams.
Whoever gets Bronny James,
yeah,
does hold.
I think
they hold
big thing for me is what does Milwaukee do with Giannis and Dame Lillard,
and then what does San Antonio do with their draft picks?
Yes.
And then in the free agency,
and then what does Atlanta do with Trae Young? Do they
and
trade
their
him?
draft
Do they keep him?
and their draft picks?
What does
the New York Knicks do
what
in free
does the
agency?
Phoenix Suns do? Because they got knocked out in the first round.
There's a theory that they're gonna get LeBron with Bronny.
Minimum, I don't believe that.
We'll see, because that's a cop out move.
There's a lot of things that could happen where you could see Trae Young in a Spurs jersey next year.
That would be insane.
You could see a guy like Paul George in a Sixers jersey.
It'd be cool to see Devin Booker in a Knicks jersey.
In a Knicks jersey, you could see that. You could see even Kevin Durant in a Knicks jersey.
I don't
want that, but
we don't need that.
You could see. See that.
We have a good foundation. We just need to build on the foundation we got.
I think there's a lot of guys that in today's NBA, I think you see that you don't need necessarily 3-4 superstars on a team.
Yeah.
Boston has two solid players in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. They're not superstar players. They're solid star players. They're a good
team, too.
They're a good team. Luka is a superstar player. Kyrie,
he fits that puzzle.
He fits that puzzle. In the NBA, this NBA around.
Yeah.
You don't need like Miami did a couple years ago.
I mean, that was
when the Warriors had Durant, Curry.
Every super team is different. I feel like an artificial super team, the way Miami did it, won't work anymore. You need to build around your super team.
Do you know why?
Like Celtics have a super team, but they drafted both Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So
they traded for Drew Holiday, but they
signed Porzingis, right? Or did they trade
for? But they used their picks and the players that they had to trade for those guys.
Yeah. So,
but the also thing I have to say is, in the NBA now, I think a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he snapped that super team thing. When he beat the Warriors in 2019, although Durant went down,
they had injuries. It was different. Didn't Clay go down there too?
Yeah, Clay might have went down.
So
there
Chris,
too. But I think he snapped
He snapped the perception of it.
Yes.
But he didn't take on the Warriors by himself.
No.
A healthy Warriors team.
Yeah.
Like a healthy Durant, Steph.
Yeah, that still won
Clay.
the 6 games, even with missing some of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, there was a possibility that they obviously they won. Toronto.
But listen, you think about
it.
They won in 2019. The Warriors. The Raptors. The Warriors took 2 years off and then proceeded to win in 2022. How crazy is that?
And they didn't have Durant.
Nope. They had the top picks, but they didn't have Durant or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, let us know who your favorite team is in the comments below, and let us know who you think is going to be the winner of this free agency and this draft class.
Thank you.